Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Dayna Show. I'm your host, Dayna Kaplan. Before we begin, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media, like, comment, and share this episode. I really love hearing from you. Today's episode features someone I've been excited to speak with for a long time. Nicole Rubinovich is one of Israel's leading Olympic weightlifters, representing the country in international competitions in one of the most demanding sports there is. Olympic weightlifting isn't just about lifting heavy weight over your head, it's precision, discipline, years of training, and an incredible amount of mental toughness. It's the kind of sport where you're constantly pushing the limits of what the human body and the mind can do. And I'll be honest, this one is really personal for me. Strength sports have always fascinated me, and watching someone dedicate their life to mastering that level of power and control is something I deeply respect. Athletes like Nicole are doing something most people would never even attempt. So today, we're going to talk about strength, discipline, competition, and the mindset it takes to pursue something at the highest level. Am Yisrael Chai. Let's get into it. Without further ado, Nicole Rubinovich. First of all, Nicole Rubinovich, welcome to my show.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's such an honor for me to have you here. You don't know me, but I know you. I've been following you for a really long time. I'm so inspired by you. My show is about people inspiring in Israel. And for me personally, I can't speak for anyone else. You totally inspire me. I want to be you when I grow up.
Why? Thank you very much. This is too much to hear about.
No, it's like I love Olympic weightlifting. I love it. I was teaching CrossFit for almost 9 years.
Oh, wow.
And then I decided I really just loved the Olympic weightlifting part. And I took a coach. I don't know if you know Daniel Sherbakov.
Yes, I know.
So he was my coach for a little while. And I decided I wanted to take it to the next level. Very, very difficult sport. Okay. I mean, it's like a lot. You have to put in a lot. It's not like you lishaper quickly. You have to give a lot of effort, but so rewarding, right?
Because it's the base for any different sport. And it develops all 5 motoric abilities, not only power, not only speed, endurance. For example, when you pull and then you go under the bar and you stand up and then you need to jerk it. It's like 3 exercises one. So the endurance, the mobility, the coordination.
And it's
difficult.
Besides the physical aspect of it, the mental aspect is a whole area that a lot of people don't talk about.
Yes.
It's like lessons for life. You know, it's like you against yourself, how much you're willing to put in, your losses, your successes. It's so personal.
Yes.
I wonder if you feel that way also.
Of course, every athlete at the beginning feel all those emotions, and especially when you fail, you want to try again and again and again, because it's not so heavy, but you fail sometimes, and you know this feeling. But I say I learned through my career how to manage this by you need to think only on the performance and not the weight or the failure or the success. You want to every rep, every set to make it so perfectly performed, and that's what helps you to deal with the situation of and what's going to happen if I will fail? What's going to happen if I will start to pull, for example, and it's going to be heavy? What I'm going to do? So there are some tactics to deal with this with the technique. Everybody has, there is no perfect technique because every person is having different body proportions.
Right.
So, but there is a base technique that we all should focus on the same, and the zaviyot, The angles, sorry, the angles can be different, need to be different for your body. But the technique can help you to do it easily. For example, the heat and pull. So this part, if you know how to do this well, you can receive it much well. And on the way, it's just, to feel where you can make your most powerful position to gain the power that you can, how to say it, not receive, but to put into it. So, yeah.
One of the reasons that I really wanted to practice Olympic weightlifting is because when I was in CrossFit, I felt like my technique wasn't so good.
Yes.
Okay, I felt like we didn't focus enough.
There is not enough time to focus on it.
That's right.
That's the main reason.
And once I learned the technique, it excited me even more, because then you realize that it's a science, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a science.
I call it art.
It's
more art.
Yes.
And
it's a beautiful art. It's a beautiful, everything, all the pieces have to work together.
Synchronize them
together.
Yeah.
Thank you for that word, synchronize.
This is what I teach all the time.
Yes,
you
to get the perfect result, right? You need all of these different components to get the perfect result. And one of the things that I think I really failed at or was lacking in CrossFit was I was always using my arms.
Yes,
the most weak part of the body. Instead of using the strength of my body, of my legs, right?
Yes.
And once you realize that it's definitely your whole body is being used, but once it's more your legs, that's where all the strength comes from, and it becomes easier. We could talk about this all day.
Yes.
I always felt like I needed
First of all, I want to invite you to my club.
I'll come
in Ranana.
Yes,
I'll give you a good session for no problem. I would love to help you and understand those most important parts in the technique, because once you learn it, it's for all life. So you are more than welcome.
Wow. Oh my God, dream come true.
Of course. It will be my honor.
It's been a while since
training.
I've been training. It's a long story, but I opened up a box in Beit Shemesh, and then Corona hit. And I started to work in Magen David Adom. Okay, when I started working in Mada, I got really injured.
Really? Oh, yeah. Why? Because you stand a lot
No, I was working in Chulon Bat Yam. Most of the population there is elderly people.
Yeah.
And we had to carry people up and down the stairs all the time. And I'm like, no problem, I'm strong, whatever. But lifting people lifting weights is a completely different animal. No. And the zaviot are different, and there's the
sometimes
techniques.
You have the stairs. I was in Mada too. So
you were?
I know 1.5 years.
In which city?
When I was young, still in school. So I volunteered for 1.5 years. I was 16, 17 years old. So
I finished nowhere.
But I finished it because of the sports, because it was hard to do school and volunteer and sports when a young athlete want to, get to Olympics. So you need to more focus on
that's right.
The most important part that will give you the opportunity to participate.
And for me, it was the opposite, because I was so tired from working in Mada. I could not invest enough time to do the weightlifting. You have to have a lot of energy. You have to really take care of your body.
Yes.
You have to come in there with a good night's sleep, well fed, all of those components. And
sometimes you can hit a PR even in your worst situation. Sometimes
for sure.
It can happen.
But after
it's dangerous.
After a night shift, I couldn't go train. Yeah. I was still working with Daniel for a while, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm not coming 100%.
Yeah.
So I have to tell you this funny.
It's difficult. Yeah.
One time when I was in Mada, I'm going to let you speak, but I have so much to say to you, because I'm so excited
I would love
you're
to
here.
Hear that, of course.
It was in the first 6 months.
I came because you invited me, so we can speak. So it's not only one part.
I don't have a time limit, so.
I don't have.
Yeah?
Yeah, don't worry.
Great. Okay. it was within the first 6 months that I was there. And we get to this house, and this woman fell on the floor. You know, like most of the bakery are picking people up off the
Yeah.
floor. But this woman was enormous. She was like 200 kilo.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was with a guy, and he's like, we're going to call for help to come. And so we're waiting and waiting, and it was a miserable day, and no one came. And her house
boy.
smelled. It was horrible, and we were stuck there.
I know
So I'm
those
like,
situations. Yeah. I was in Mother too, so I know.
So I'm like, you know what? F this. I'm like, I'm going to deadlift her. Okay?
Why?
I'm going to deadlift her. And I like
With what? How?
I was so desperate to get out of there.
Yes.
I'm like, I hyped myself up like this.
And this is why when you injured yourself?
One of the times.
Oh, yeah.
One of the times, but I was so desperate to leave. So I asked the guy, I'm like, what I need you to do is like, we had like some kind of mishtach, and I'm like, I want you to just lift her up just this much off the ground, and I'm going to slip something under her.
Yeah.
And you'll slip something under her. I grab her underneath her arms, and I get down in the perfect position, and I lifted her, okay? And he put the thing under, and we ended up leaving. And he's like, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I'm like, I use the technique. I use a technique, and it helped, right?
And you had the confidence to do that because you
I just
were
wanted
training.
to leave.
Of course, this is a motivation. Yeah.
I just wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, why there's a siren?
Yeah, it's a siren, but we are safe here. So.
Okay.
You're nervous from the sirens?
I don't like the noise.
Of course, it's not nice.
I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not as excited about it as I used to be. I don't get as nervous about it as I used to. But still, it's lo naim. It's lo naim.
Yes.
Were you born here?
Yes, I was born here.
How old are you?
I'm 27 now.
Oh, wow.
Soon 28 in May, 1998. My parents came from Ukraine a long time ago.
My grandmother's also Ukrainian.
Yes?
Yeah.
But you don't speak Russian?
No, only a little bit.
That's
enough that I learned in Mada.
Yes.
Ruki na Javot, pожалуйста.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your parents were from Ukraine.
Yes. And I started weightlifting when I was almost 16. And of course, there is not a possibility to start it probably because you don't have the facilities, the coaches, nothing. So I started to learn it more by myself. And
one day you just woke up and said you want to be...
I did many other sports. I succeeded in all of them, but nothing was challenging me enough like weightlifting. And one of the main goals that gave me huge motivation and a huge challenge was never Israeli woman was in Olympic Games in Olympic weightlifting or achieved any medal. So I said, wow, this is exciting. This is something that's gonna give me a huge challenge. But when you in this age, you don't understand so much, and you don't understand where you are going to, because if nobody have been building this path, it's much harder. There are reasons why no woman was able to achieve those results. So with time, I understood where I am with what I need to deal with. But it didn't bother me to, because when I set for myself some goal, or when I begin something, I need to finish it. It's something that I think the most important part for humanity to do, and to be more, to work on the focus and to not give up. And many people told me you have huge potential, so it helped. It helped with.
Were your parents athletic?
Not really. Nobody in the family, not really. And this is more funny part. But me and my brother are very strong. So everybody in school understood to not deal with, for example. Yes. And one more thing that even more got me to connect with weightlifting before I understood and did the research of about the sport. I saw the army in front of me, and at least I thought about it, and I understood, okay, if I want to do sports in life, I have the army. I need to choose an Olympic sport. So this gave me more drive. So this is the correct sport for me.
What, to be strong for the army or
No,
what?
no, no. To be an athlete, to represent the country.
Ah.
Yes.
Ah,
To be
okay.
to continue doing sports, professional sports. Yes. So this is how.
So what was it like back then when you were 16?
Not
Where
so much.
would you train?
I was living in Nazareth Elite. Today is Nofa Galil. For me, it's for all life Nazareth Elite. I've been there 12 years. I was training in Kibbutz Gvat. There is CrossFit Gvat. I had a small platform on the side. They let me live there. One of the best places. I love the managers.
Is it
I
still
love the
there?
place. Yes, it's still there, and there I began. I was lifting there many lifts, and like 2-3 years in a row. And with that, I was driving. To drive from my home to there was like almost 1.5, 2 hours on 3 buses. So
Wow.
it's yes, and you have school, and I was working too because I wanted. I don't want to bother my mother at that period of time. I wanted to only help and everything. So I was driving to Rishon LeZion too, or sometimes to train with a coach. It's like 3 hours on the way there, 3 hours on the way back, and it was intense. But when you are young and you have a goal, you don't think about
No.
those stuff. You are very clear-minded. You know what you want. Nobody can stop you. Like so much. Even my family tried to tell me, "Don't do this. It's dangerous," and because they don't understand in this and so much in health and everything, because it is important. Everybody needs to do Olympic weightlifting. As I said in the beginning, it develops all 5 motoric abilities: the power, the speed, the endurance, the mobility, and the most important part, coordination. The hard part to develop is coordination and mobility. All others, it's much easier. And one of the greatest sports. Like I fell in love with this from the beginning.
Every time I watch someone do a lift, when you're scrolling on your reels and I see someone about to set up for a lift,
Yeah.
I stop and it gives me tzmarmoret. I'm
Yes.
like, I get so excited watching, especially women, because it's like, I guess it's like, it's chauvinistic. I don't know, like, because it's like
You know,
nadir to watch a woman lift so much weight.
yes, but you know the funniest part that there are more women than men that doing Olympic weightlifting.
Really?
Yes, especially in Israel, mostly.
Really?
Yes. If you look at the even national team, there are more women than men. That's what was in the past of 10 years. But more women.
Why
yeah.
do you think?
I think they get through different sports. They meet this kind of sport that they need to build a base first of all to be more stable.
Do you think more women are attracted to the sport than men are? Or
Um,
women are more committed
I'm
to
not
the
talking
sport?
about the attraction, but I think maybe because women need to be more stable and strong. So that's maybe why it's more connecting them. The strong woman, and there are many of strong women. Mentally, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
And if you are mentally strong, you tell yourself, okay, if I'm mentally strong, I need to be physically strong. I need to manage myself sometimes to deal with sometimes with situations if needed. So
You have a partner, right?
yes,
Are you
I'm
married?
married.
You're
Yes,
married, right? Okay.
I'm
What's your
married.
husband's name?
Stas.
Stas.
Stanislav. Yes.
Does he also train with you?
He's all his life in weightlifting too. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Are you stronger than him?
No, never. I will get the strongest partner in this world. So you will see him in the future. Surprise everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So you
Yeah.
guys do you train together?
Yes, but this period of time is more focused on work. Yeah. When he gets the passport, then he can compete for Israel, and then we will see.
Who's the leading man in Israel for weightlifting?
Leading at the moment are two. Mugordum from Ashdod. And we have only two women that strong, me and Celia from United States. Unfortunately, it's like four athletes in the top. So it's nothing. It's a big problem, I say, because this sport needs to develop. And if it develops, it's going to develop all other sports. And that's why I opened a club 2 years ago. And only 1 year ago, I opened the facility. I invested a lot into a facility to build not only for myself the best conditions, but for the next generation. And soon we're going to open, in May, I'm opening with an incredible team, a course for weightlifting coaches.
Yeah, I saw that.
In Wingate. After like more than 10 years, there wasn't a course like this. So it's so exciting to have this opportunity to give all the knowledge that we all have and to finally build the next generation. Not only athletes, but you need coaches to build the more athletes, the more facilities and everything. And yeah, I opened it in Ra'anana.
Where is it
incredible
in Ra'anana?
place. Next to Canyon Ra'ananim. It's Amasger 4.
There's a lot of
like,
CrossFit boxes
two
there,
gyms.
right?
Yeah, two gyms. Nice gyms. But we focus on pure weightlifting, functional too, and kettlebell sport too. We're soon going to open classes for kettlebell sport, like competition too. We're going to do competitions and events. And this is basically, I called it Moadon Anfei HaKoach, power sports. So power club.
What other sports do you like to do now? Do you do anything else besides weightlifting?
Look, I basically do almost everything. Sometimes I swim to work over, help my joints.
Cardio? You run?
Yeah, I don't run.
Do you do metcons?
I don't do CrossFit. I don't focus on that. I do intervals.
Okay.
So it's the correct word to say it. Intervals. It's hard. It's like what you call metcons and others. And basically, I do the all functional and the bike and sometimes walking, but on a treadmill with the high degree. For example, I was now in a training camp on the mountains, 1,700 meters. So you train every day, few times a day. You eat and sleep well. You have incredible conditions and you are disconnected. You can clear your mind and focus and recover. And for example, 3 times a week, I do, during the training camp, 2 weightlifting trainings. And then at the evening, I do the walking on treadmill on the higher degree. So to work on gaining more mitochondria. Because if you gain the more mitochondria, you can perform much better. This is like the energy. And with your reaction, I see you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the mission is to fill your muscles with the mitochondria. If you know how to do this properly, and you can perform much better and recover much better.
What is the hardest part of this for you? Is it more the mental, the physical? What is
as an athlete?
As an athlete, but specifically
first of all, to be honest, that we don't have this sport developed. This is the main thing that
in Israel?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. That's why I'm trying to invest into it, because it's one of the most important sports. But mentally, nothing.
No?
In this sport, nothing can break me. I've been through so much. We won't be able to talk about many challenges that I've been through this sport.
I can't believe you're here.
So
I just can't believe you're here.
Yeah,
I watch you all the time. I just can't believe you're sitting here. Wow.
So you must come to my club. You must.
I will.
Because I want to see. You showed me your shoes. I need to see what
I can do with those shoes.
Yes.
Wow.
And to develop you more. So.
And actually use them.
Send me some video of even from the past.
Before? I'll show you.
I want to see.
Okay.
If
you want to see?
Yeah.
My favorite lift is a clean. Okay, that's what I like.
Yeah.
Tell me what yours is.
Now everything I like, but from the beginning I was crazy in love with the jerk because it was very, very powerful. Today I'm very bad at this, very bad, because I had a long time ago injury in my shoulder, and then the position now it's going too much backwards, one shoulder, so you have sometimes difficulties, and I lost a little bit of my explosiveness.
Why?
That's why it's became much harder for me.
Because of
But
the
I
injury?
know with time,
Okay.
with time, when you gain more power, it means you lose the explosiveness. But I know what to do to fix it, and I'm now the most strongest one in my career in period of time. I don't show a lot in the media because I want to prepare and then come and perform much better than any performance that I've done. But today I like all the exercises. Just want to gain back this feeling in the jerk like I've had. Everybody was always saying Nicole is the best jerk and everything, and now today it's not so much, but it's just a period of time. And
I hate jerks. I'm just not good at
yeah.
it. I could never get the
So the
coordination
snatch,
right.
exactly. So the snatch and the jerk is the coordination. And it's the hardest. The snatch is the technique. The clean is more power, and the jerk is the explosiveness and the coordination too. Remember one rule: if you want to do all those exercises, and no, doesn't matter who is watching it and hearing and doing, trying to do Olympic weightlifting, the most important part is to do it synchronized. When you land and catch together, you have the perfect balance, you have the perfect control. So next time when you try, just try to land and catch together in the snatch, in the clean, in the jerk, but don't fall under it. You need to catch it and then sit. This is the most important part. Okay? It's very easy to learn this sport. Very easy. You just need the right person to teach you one time very well, and this is all for all your life. So I can't wait you to come to my club, and I will
Okay.
teach you all those secrets.
Okay, teach me.
And
But
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm almost going to be starting from the beginning because it's been such a
This
long
is
time.
it's even better.
Yeah?
Yes, it's even better. It's so hard to. It's not so hard, but it's harder and different to teach someone that have been doing this for a long period of time than just a person that never touched a barbell. And you understand because your coordination already locked into some movement.
Yes.
And to break it, you need to find the right
Yes.
key.
Yes.
So, you will find eventually the key, but it's all here too. So it depends if you're gonna let the coach or the guidance to let him do the magic that he can do to make you perform much better. There are I have many athletes, different ages, from 8 to 79.
Oh, really?
Can you believe this?
I was going to
Yes.
ask you, maybe I'm too old.
She started Olympic weightlifting at 79. Sorry, 78, because not long ago she got 79.
Okay.
Yes,
And
yes.
what are her numbers now? Or does it matter?
We are not aiming for the numbers.
Right.
At this age, you don't need to aim for the numbers.
Right.
You need to aim for the performance.
That's right.
If you perform well, what happens? The numbers comes.
Right.
So this is the right mindset.
You need
that
the
you
base
need to,
first.
Yes, you must. You must build the base and think on the right things. I'm coming to perform, to do it so perfect and correct technique with no mistakes. What happens? It becomes easier. Then what happens? You add more weight, step by step. But at certain age, you don't need to try to hit the numbers. You just need to work and work and work and move. This is for the hormone system and for the nerve system. Okay, that's why I say everybody needs to do Olympic weightlifting to not only have the base for any other sports and life, for mentally and physically, but to manage that, to make your hormone system and nerve system healthy and controlled. If it's not stable, you have depression, you have so many problems, you get sick. Many people sick during the year, many times. Why? Because their hormone system and nerve is disaster.
Yeah.
So
And
I make all the athletes and people that come to train at my club to do blood test.
Oh,
I
really?
check about the sleep. I check about the food, and I explain, my team and I explain about what do you need to do to become healthier. To lift weights, it's not a big problem. You can take the worst person with the worst body proportion and no mobility. You can make him lift, and you can make him better. But first of all, you need to,
What about
settle your body.
what about nutrition?
Nutrition, I say to every person, especially who is training regularly, not like to Olympics or something. Proportions of the protein, the carbs, and the fat. Protein twice more than the body weight. You can even higher if you have intense and you have the goal to gain more muscles. So if a girl 60 kilogram weight, 120, 150 grams of protein is enough. About carbs, it depends if she can manage, because eat 150-gram protein every day. I want to see you that succeed.
I told Vlad when I did a bodybuilding competition.
Oh, wow.
And I was
This is
eating
hard.
170 a day.
And you know how difficult it is.
It's
Every
it's
day,
horrible.
this discipline.
It is horrible.
Yes, so you have this, and then, okay, I finish this. I have the carbs too. So around 150 to 250.
It's a full-time job.
Exactly. But then you can make the body healthy, to perform better,
Yeah.
to be smarter and sharper, the memory, everything. And the fat, it depends. Every person is different. For me, if I eat low fat, I can lose very fast fat. For others, they need the fat to get more hormones, and they lose the fat. So it's very different. That's why you make a proportion, you start, and for 1 week, you same proportion, nutrition proportion, 1 week, and you check every day your scale, and you see how your body weight reacts. The moment you get to plateau, it means your body weight is same every day, almost 200, 100 grams is okay, but it's almost plateau. Then you can start change the proteins to pull what wire, pull a little bit. One wire, you have only 3, so it's not big deal. Pull one wire, see how it reacts. You lose weight, oh, that's a good. If you have a mission to lose weight, that's a good proportion for you. Continue with this. Then it's stuck again, put a different wire, do the changes. Every person can do it by himself. Today you have the internet, the ChatGPT, there's so much, but
Yeah.
you just need to one time learn it and learn what reacts on your body well, and find what fits you.
Yeah.
With your goal, of course.
So
Most important part, eat. Those who don't eat, this is the most disaster thing.
yeah,
in life.
you can't lift if you don't eat.
Not only that, the hormone system is not gonna work. Not gonna work. You will be tired. You will be
Bad
mess.
mood.
mess, and the depression is the most scariest thing. So
are you
eat, people, eat.
are you
Healthy.
Are you strict about your nutrition?
Not so much. I try to eat, because long time ago I had the difficulty to eat. Because when you are focused on something and you having to drive and move a lot, it's sometimes you forget to
Yeah.
manage it, and
Yeah.
many people can relate this. But as a professional athlete, this is my job and responsibility too. So I try to eat the proteins, the fats, the carbs. I try to to be as much as possible close to the proportions that I need to eat. And yeah, so of course I don't eat a lot outside, mostly home or at friends. Sometimes shishi, we cook and very tasty. This is the cheat meal
Yeah.
for us, the athletes, because Friday is big Friday, not in training only, but in food and nutrition too. So yeah.
What about your body image? How you look?
Uh,
Do you feel like, I mean, obviously, like, I know for myself, I never wanted to look manly. Okay, I never wanted to
I
look
never
Gavri.
wanted to do that too.
Right.
so-
And I never was. I mean, I don't think I have the build to become
First of all, it's genetically.
right.
There are some women that can just 1 week training and they get pumped.
Right.
So it's all about the genetics, how you can hypertrophy works on your body. But
Do you care a lot about it, how you look?
no,
You don't?
because I focus. First of all, if I do this, I will be always not focusing on the right thing. First of all, as an athlete.
Yes, I understand that
But
your
I will
strength is the most important. I mean,
not
your
the performance.
the performance,
Yes,
sorry, is
yes.
the most important. It's more, but
Look,
but you're a woman
I want
also.
to look good.
Right.
I want. Every person want.
Yes.
Come on. It gives you more confidence. But I sometimes I gain more weight. I don't care really because I know how to settle it. You understand? So yes, I'm a professional athlete and I have crazy goals. I can manage it for the goal, you know. But I always had the shoulders strong and biceps and triceps. So this is something, of course, when I was young, I didn't want this too much. I began from a little bit powerlifting. I hated it so much. I didn't love it because it was, first of all, a little bit boring, but it develops only power, not technique so much and everything. So, and when I started it, I was a little bit gaining a little bit, and it's the beginning. And I got a little bit scared because I'm a woman. And I said, okay, what will people, kids in school will think about this? And oh, she looks like this and this. But with time, I understood how to, it comes from right side and live from the left side. So, you know, I didn't let this affect me. I never heard any bad things in front of me or next to me. For sure, there is behind the back all the time talking, even today, so much. I don't care. I just don't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm proud of my body. I'm proud of what it's capable to, my abilities. I work so hard for this, very hard. I've been through so much, many challenges. And yeah,
Tell me, like, what kind of challenges?
you
What do you-
understand from the beginning how it started. So you can imagine what do you need to deal with, and if you don't have the coach, you are an athlete, you need to focus on competition, that's it. But no, you need to focus on everything and deal with everything, to speak with them and them and them. So it's difficult to fight for your how to say it, to fight for conditions even, you understand. So but now it's a different era. I built a crazy facility with all what you need, the best conditions. So now nothing can bother me like it was before. And yeah, let's see the future. It's gonna be very interesting. It's
there-
my last 3 years in my career. So,
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm 27. Olympics is 2028. I want to get until Olympics, compete, maybe finish straight, or maybe one more competition like Europeans, and then finish and give birth and start building my family.
That's right.
Because for women it's different. For
And
men
then you'll
it's,
continue. Do you anticipate that
I
you'll
will
continue?
be always in this sport.
Really?
No matter who is in
Wow,
front of
you're
me,
like-
I will be always in this sport.
You're all in.
I'm in love with this sport. I'm in a situation now that I left the club that I was there more than 10 years. Can you imagine? It's a lot. And I decided to leave because I want to go to my path and not to be in other paths. And one of the I was thinking about this 3 years ago already. And when it got more spicy and more spicy and more spicy, I felt, okay, this is the right time now to do this, because my flame was getting lower and lower and lower. And to not only keep this flame, but gain it
Why was
much
it
higher.
getting lower? What was it about that environment that made you?
Everything. You, since the beginning it was. Okay, so, to be honest, since the beginning, I was handling it as much as I could.
So be more specific. Share with me. I want to know. I want to know
Think
what your
of
challenges.
you opened the club, 2 years ago, but you compete at that club. It's not so nice for them, but I wanted to compete to that club. I love this club, and especially when I see they are losing more power and more power, I don't want to be in a place that have no a lot of power. So what's the point? So I started to think, okay, so if they don't want me so much, it's time for me to live
Yeah,
on.
it's a hard decision also.
Yes, because I lost everything.
Yeah.
I lost everything, but when you lose everything, you're gonna gain 10 times more. And so it's difficult. I was thinking about this a lot, and nobody have done it. But yeah, that's the situation, and I'm proud of it. I'm gonna stand on my decision. I'm gonna walk in the path that I already know where it's gonna bring me to, and this all sport too. So that's the reality of mine now.
What are the qualifications that you need for the Olympics?
First of all, the qualification starts 2 years before Olympics.
So you don't know yet?
No, there are the information
Yeah.
of the qualifications. So, well, they did it much more difficult than any period of Olympics. All what I know, it's first of all you need to be top 8 in the world. It's difficult already. They cutted a lot of the athletes and shortened the weightlifting program in Olympics to let other sports get into Olympics. And this time they give you 2 periods. That in the first period you need to compete 3 times minimum, gain good result. And the second period, 2 competitions, or opposite, doesn't matter. You need 5 competitions, and those 5 to qualify, you must compete 5 competitions at this period of times. And the points that you gain from all 5 competitions is total together, and that's what's gonna put you in the chart between all others. And if you are top 8, you're gonna get the ticket 100%. You should always try your best. You don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes in this sport, it's like you said in the beginning, you are against yourself. And sometimes there are athletes that can have some difficulties with themselves. And this is an opportunity. Or sometimes they get injured, unfortunately. So
it's very mental.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
This sport is you against you. Sometimes it's good the competition from the side. If you are very confident with yourself and everything, then it's so nice competition. You don't imagine how much. But if you have some difficulties with yourself, it's so hard competition. It's even harder than to compete against someone else.
But still, when you're competing, you're not there. You're there alone. You're on the stand by yourself. It's not like there's someone right next to you doing the same thing.
If you have the right coaches next to you, you can win anything. You can lift anything.
No, but I mean, it's not like it's like you're standing next to your competitor. It's like you go up onto the stage and you're doing it on yourself. So it's not like someone else is intimidating you.
Your mission is to lift bigger, and your mission is to win the medals. So you need to be, you need to know what's the situation. You need to understand, okay, if this happens, it means this is the number that I need to do to win. Okay, so, and again, everybody thinks a little bit different. First of all, know how to perform, get confidence, and then go to the field. What's the most important, what's the most problematic in our sport here? All the athletes that go to the big stages are not ready. Nobody really able to teach them. I learned it on my flash, you understand?
Yeah.
And when you take this athlete and throw them to a bigger stage, when I was in first time European Championship competition, I was 17 years old, or 17 or 18. The senior, not the junior, not the youth, there is stages. Straight, and junior and senior, because there was no athletes. So, okay, go, you have result, go. And you learn this, and you don't have the coaches with you. You don't have a coach. So it's even much more difficult. And this helped me build myself. But I lost many years of could perform much better. But it's okay. I'm building this path. With the knowledge I have today, I can give it to the next generation. So it's difficult when you rush into these big platforms and you are not really ready with the base, with the confidence, with the right thinking, with the right strategy. Hey, you can traumatize yourself for all life, and every competition is reminding you every time you're in a
So
loop.
your strength
You're
and your
in a
technique
loop.
is only a
You in
part
a
of it.
loop that
Yeah.
it's so hard to get out of it. You know how many athletes that have been in this sport came to me, and you need to fix their trauma. Can you imagine? You cannot focus on the sport itself, but you need to fix their trauma.
I always
is
felt like I
so-
needed an Olympic weightlifting therapist.
Yes,
I
yes.
needed a sport
Still,
therapist.
many other athletes in different clubs talk with me,
Yeah.
and I just help them to manage, help them to
Yes.
build the confidence again,
Yes.
because someone ruined it for them, and it's so hard, so hard. It's so painful. But to be honest, more painful for me in this sport to see how many athletes, coaches, volunteers left the sport. And this is the most painful part for me, because I love the sport and I know how they love the sport. It's like you fell in love with it. It's for all your life.
Yeah. I dream about it. I dream about it.
Yeah. Until something is just hitting you so hard and you say, I give up. I don't want even to help anymore. I don't want to be in this sport. So the system is very, very problematic. That's the main reason why the sports is not developing.
Well, I think another.
But it's gonna change in the future.
I'm
That's why I'm going
confident.
in my path.
I'm confident that it's going to change.
Yes,
I
yes.
just, for me, I think one of the things that really surprised me was that the progress is very slow and gradual. It's like you get to a certain level, and without the proper matefet
Of course.
of strength training, a lot of strength
Matefet in
training.
English, how to say?
I don't know. That's why I said it in Hebrew.
Yeah, I forgot.
Like surrounding.
Let's say the conditions,
support.
the support, the
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
the medical, the recovery. This is
Yeah,
matefet.
matefet.
For who is only speaking English.
You can't succeed. Like you need
Nachon.
you need a lot of it. I was
Unless
like,
you're so stubborn, you can break this too, and you can gain the results. But
you've never felt like I just want 1 more kilo. Like
I suggest to you, if you want this, come to one of my training camps, and you have all of this, and you're gonna enjoy so much. But it's not only just to perform, but to clean your mind and get out from this crazy reality of all. To live in Israel is very difficult, and to be honest, in all around the world. Every person, I say, need to do one training camp in a year. It can be 1 week, it can be 2 weeks. Go on the mountain.
what's a training camp like?
Go on the mountain. Better mountain. Why? Because you gain there more mitochondria. No so much oxygen.
Right.
So it's hard in the beginning, 2-3 days. Sometimes headache, sometimes something. But then you feel much better and better and better. Go on the mountain. Lock yourself. You can have the phone and everything, it's fine. You can watch a movie, it's okay. But lock yourself for 1-2 weeks straight. Have a good food, have a good room, have a good recovery place, a pool, sauna, have a regular gym, and have a weightlifting platform, professional one, Olympic one. Sit there, and you're going to develop yourself in all ways, not only physical, but mentally. And you open your mind so much better. It's better than anything. You don't need the alcohol or something else to get this feeling. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do this. Not only because it's not healthy, but it can distract you. After alcohol, for example, you need to recover 2-3 days, right? So I remember since I was a junior, sometimes with friends, at the beginning of life, you try. And then I said, that's
Well,
enough for
listen,
me.
you're at a professional level. Everything
Yeah.
that you do has to support
You
your
can drink
goal.
wine. It's okay sometimes, but not too much. So
Okay, so you're standing, let's say you're standing on the podium, what do you call it? Not the podium, the
platform,
platform.
competition
In
platform.
a competition.
Yeah.
And you're about to walk up to the weights, right?
Yeah.
What's going through your head?
Nothing. If something is going through your head, you're in a big problem.
So your mind is completely empty.
Yes, because you need to focus on one thing. How are you going to lift this? What's going to help you to do it so perfectly? What helps me is to keep full feet, use my legs, and hit the target. You point the target. It's like I tell you, go shoot the range. You're gonna think on something else? No, you're gonna think of your breathing. You're gonna think of how to breathe. You're gonna aim, and you're gonna feel the clutch, not clutch, the trigger, and then you hit the target. That's the only way to succeed in this sport. If you think too much, or who's the judges, the cameras, the people that sit in the crowd, or you have the backstage, the athletes that wish you to break something or to not succeed. Oh, there are coaches too. They support them to break yourself, or people that wishing you to not succeed. Or there are plenty of them.
Really?
Plenty of them.
Are they
And-
vocal about it?
No, but everybody knows that.
Really?
it's
Well, it's
fine.
competition. Everyone's competitive.
Yes, but sometimes it's not only jealousy, but many. I don't care, to be honest.
Especially women, right?
To be honest, not so much.
No?
Not only women.
Well, you don't think
Not
women
only
are more
women.
competitive than men in this sport?
They are, but those who have values, those who have respect, those who grew in with the values and manners, they know how to not only lose, but how to win and how to lose. One of my missions is to give those values, because in Israel, Israeli kids, juniors, don't have it so much. No. Because you gain it from home, from parents, and you gain it from the coach that you grew up with. Kids at my club, they see me more than their parents, because the parents work 24/7 almost But this is from where you're going to gain it. And if you don't grow up in this, and it's okay, but it's hard to gain it by yourself.
Quick pause, because there's something I want to tell you about that I'm genuinely loving. I've partnered up with Groovim Socks, an Israeli sock brand that knows how to have fun with identity. Their designs cover everything from Theodore Herzl to shakshuka, culture, humor, and personality that you can actually wear. And honestly, if you're like me and have a hard time choosing gifts for people, this is the perfect option. It's fun, thoughtful, and something people can actually use. And here's the deal. When you order 3 or more pairs, you get 45 shekels off. Just use the link in the description below, or say my name, Dayna, Dayna, at the checkout, and you'll get your discount. Now back to the episode. How much time do you devote to the psychological aspect of it? Like, do you do mindfulness? Are you doing visualization? Are you doing anything
I don't
like
like
that?
so much to visualize it.
No?
But I know one thing. When you think about it and you have the courage to speak about it, it's going to happen. Sometimes you don't need to talk about everything. You don't need to share all your plans and everything. But this is one thing important. And one thing that helps me, I can share you a story. I think you're gonna love it. 2019 European Championship in Batumi. I came there. I won the first medal ever in senior. I only in snatch, unfortunately, but it's a medal. So I won a medal through a Group B. What does it mean? It means if there are 20 athletes, all 20 cannot compete in the same group, because it's too much. It's going to be long, and that's not a good competition for the others. So they split it. So top 12 and the others. So I competed in Group B. It means lower result. I was weaker. And through that, I won a medal. Can you imagine? This is never happened, not only to me, but so rare and crazy. I wasn't aiming to win the medal. I just was aiming to at least lift something, because at that period of time, I was so unconfident at that competition. I came.
How old were you?
I was in the army.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I think 19.
Okay.
We are 2026.
6?
How many years ago?
7.
7. I'm 20. 20 years. 1920.
No.
Exactly. And yes, I was 19 because it was April and only May 20. So I came there, and the day before I just called my mom, and I never had this. Called my mom. I said, I don't want to compete. I can't. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Well, I just don't want to. I wanted to run away from it. I had the fear. I had uncomfortable situation. And when you know how to manage this uncomfortable, you develop yourself much more. And then my mom said, I said, I want to call to the president and tell him to buy me a ticket now. I want to go home. I don't want to compete this competition. But I already achieved some medals in the junior. For me to say something like that, so you understand how I was fighting in myself. But I had this situation, and nobody was around me to help me. So it's difficult. So you rush into those crazy moments, to bad decisions, like we say, bad decisions. But I had a good idea that I called my mom. And I said this, and she said, Nicole, you cannot do that. You chose to do that. You're going to take it and do it. If you fail, you fail. Doesn't matter. If you started, you must finish it. You cannot do this. You chose this. She attacked me. You chose this. What do you want from me? Deal with it. It's the most difficult thing that a parent can say, and the most important part that the parents must say to the child. Because this is the part that it hits you and you say, yes, you are right. So, okay, manage it. Whatever happens, happens. But I was so uncomfortable because I was scared to lose my scholarship. If I would compete if I wouldn't be able to perform well with a good result, I will lose my scholarship and I will have nothing. And how will I continue? So it's affecting, because athletes
Your
need
scholarship for what?
Olympic Committee. If you have a good ranking in Europeans or World Championship, you have a criterion for a level of Olympic athlete, and you get a small scholarship. It's not a lot of money, but it's something.
Right.
For a junior athlete, it's something. You understand, I have this, I can get more, I can become better and everything. So she said to me this, and I had a friend from Estonia. He's a big, huge guy. We are still so close friends. Every time we train and send each other videos, and he knew about my situation. He tried to help and to ease this situation. And my competition was early in the morning. So I came, I said, okay, I just need to lift. I was so weak at this point. I was so weak. I just need to do one snatch at least, one clean and jerk, and some result at least, to at least have this scholarship. So you're fighting not to perform, you're fighting to gain something that will help you to perform better in the future. It's the hardest part. I came to the competition. We get out on the platform of representing the athletes, and I look on my side. I see Mart Same, my friend, sitting there, looking at me. He's saying, "It's gonna be okay." And I said, "Mart, you are here. It's so early in the morning. You have a competition in a few days. What you are doing?" So that's what I had in my mind at that time.
Beautiful.
And it was so nice. It's like so small support, right?
Right.
This can make difference. Anyways, I dealt with it. I did the competition. I had so relieved. So I just lifted something, and I didn't care what place I will be. I get the scholarship. I just managed it. Me and Martin and a friend went traveling a little bit during the day, took some donuts, came to the competition. Group A was in the evening. So we came to the competition. I was sitting up there with my friends, eating, And I didn't even look the competition. I didn't care because it was so big stress. You can't imagine how the nerve system
I'm
hits you
sure.
so
I'm
much.
sure.
Yeah. And you're trying to recover. And then one of my friends from Austria, Sarah, she's coming to me, Nicole, and I almost like threw the donuts from the, it's like, stage. And said, what? She said, you have a medal. I said, what do you want from me? Like, what are you talking about? She said, you have a medal. I said, which one? From European Junior that I competed, and they told me I have the medal because one of the athletes got caught on doping. I know about this. I know they're gonna give me the medal. I shared this. She said, no, now, look. She turned on my head, pointing on the screen. Said, look, your name. I said, what? How is that possible? So think of what I said in the beginning.
You were at your lowest point.
Yes, but you don't know what's gonna happen. You need to come and do whatever happens. But if you came and you tried, you can achieve something. You understand? This is something that taught me from this period of time, that moment taught me for life that you need to come, you need to try, and who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? But you tried, so
You'll never know unless
first
you
of all,
try.
even if you tried, you already managed to deal with the huge challenge that gave you the next level of progression. And working in an uncomfortable spot, it's only a way to make you better. So,
What's your world ranking now?
I don't know. I don't focus
Well,
on
you
this.
said you have to be in the top 8.
Doesn't matter now because only end of this year I need to start hitting the numbers and compete and then watch the world ranking. Because if I start to look at this and put myself the deadline, this is the worst thing I can do to myself. And I know myself. And I know the strategy that I should focus on. I need to focus on myself and get better and healthier and settle what I built now, finish building the system I built. This is the time so I can be later on ready to perform. You understand? Not only system in the club, but system for myself, the preparations and everything. So again, if I had the team and had the sponsors and had more conditions than I have now, I have almost all what I need.
Right.
So of course it's easier, but this is another challenge, So always there is something missing. But you need to find it. You need to build it or get it or yourself build it and invest into it. So that's the situations I've been through.
What are your stats now?
What do you mean?
What are your statistics now? Like what are your lifts now? Like what is the highest that you've done so far?
My records.
Your records.
Yeah. I did 105 snatch. And
Wow.
I did
Wow.
122 snatch, clean and jerk, sorry. I'm ready to do more, to be honest. One time I was almost hit 110 snatch from blocks. It's a big number for my body weight. And I'm getting my flame, what I said, I'm getting my flame bigger and bigger now. So who knows, what's going to happen later. And
how much time do you devote to strength training?
It depends on the period. When you have the competitions, the cycles, you build the cycles.
Right.
And for now, I'm in a situation that I do almost every training front squat, maximum.
I hate front squat.
Yes,
I
hate
too.
I hate it. I hate too. You don't imagine how I suffer from it.
I hate it.
It's the most uncomfortable position for my body proportions.
I hate it.
And
I think that's one of the reasons that I stopped.
Yes, but if you know how to make yourself better and stronger in this position, you're gonna love it later because eventually your body will get used to the move. So you need to practice.
Well,
this
you
move.
have to get used to that move.
Yes, but you need to work on your core. One of the secrets is core. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Your legs are strong. Come on, definitely. You do weightlifting, your legs are strong. I will say this, but the core is so weak. And if you work on your core and the breathing right, you can give more power. And this is something that you need to work on, and it's the hard part. So
I don't know if it was the position of the bar or
it
or
can be the
whatever,
mobility.
but no, but I would almost faint when I would do a front squat.
So it's sitting too much.
Yeah.
I have I have pain in my side sometimes. When I stand up, I put back the bar, and the blood pressure
Yes.
rush upstairs, and
Yes.
I have very hard
That's
pain
what
here.
it is.
It means the position here is not good. Or when the elbows falling and it sits too much, and you get it inside, so it's only because you block the blood flow.
Right.
And when you take off the weight, then it's rushing toward, so you get heat from it. So you need to work on that. You need to find the position perfectly and more. But eventually, clean and front squat, it's different exercises.
For sure.
So you can even front squat without holding the bar properly, like in clean, because you know, and you can squat heavier in the front squat than the clean. So you must.
That's something, like, I think I said this in the beginning, what really frustrated me is that your strength training can advance way more than your Olympic weightlifting. And I was like, okay, my snatch is 50. I want it to be 55. To get from 50 to 55, you have to do like 100-kilo squat. I mean, it's like it's lo shavet.
Yeah.
It's not equal.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It was very frustrating.
Yes. It's always frustrating when you need to work on something that you are not the best in it. So
So you have 105 kilo snatch,
yeah,
right?
the 100 kilogram is the best feeling in this
I'm
life.
sure.
It's the best feeling because not so many women.
No.
When I hit this, very low women in the world was hitting this number. Today, much more.
Yeah.
United States,
Yes.
many girls. So
Yes.
amazing to see that.
Yes.
Oh, finally seen. So it means all other women can get motivated and say, okay, if she can do it, I can do it too. I just need to learn how to.
But I see all these women online and they look very muscular. They look like they're taking some kind of performance enhancing drug.
I don't suggest to anyone because it's so
Destructive.
not healthy. It's dangerous.
Right.
It's dangerous, and I was all my life against this.
Have
This
you
is-
ever taken something?
Never. I don't support who is taking this because people die from it.
Yes.
But sometimes there are people that don't have anything in their life and only this, and they are ready to do everything for this. There are some people that if they don't perform, they don't get money and they cannot feed their family, so they are gonna risk. Who knows? This is their story, not mine or others to share of.
Yeah, and they're also chasing the wrong thing. Right?
Today, look, it depends on your coaches, first of all. Because what your coach says, you believe. It's like God sometimes,
Nachon.
And you just need to, this period of time, long time ago, let's begin of why it got popular. Before the generation that it stopped, without this you couldn't succeed in this sport. And it was popular and it was okay. So many coaches from that period of time continued, and what they have in mind, you cannot lift without this. So this is the main reason why we still have this in the sport. You need to get rid of those coaches. And today, we have so much more technology and so much more knowledge and information that you can do it even without this. It is possible. It is possible. To be honest, in women, definitely. For men, I'm a little bit not 100% sure to be in the top one, number one, yes? But for women, it is possible because I've seen it. There are women that not taking, and I'm sure of it, and they are in the top. So it is possible, but especially because of the technology and knowledge that we have today. You just need to dig into it. Go outside. All my career, I trained myself. I was training by myself. We didn't have a team, no athletes, no nothing. It's just you in the bar. I wish we had something. What I've done, I was getting out of my country, going to many other countries, learning how they train, how they think, or all the information I can learn, the modern information, the technology, and continuing doing the research and trying and trying and trying. So you try to find how to do this by the rules.
The last time I spoke with you, when we originally spoke, you were in Chutz La'aretz. You were out of Israel.
Yeah, I was in that training camp on the mountain.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
In Israel?
No, on Georgia.
In Georgia.
In Bakuriani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the
I was training with the national Georgian team.
Oh, really?
They don't let anyone to train with them, only me. For
Only
8
you?
years. Yeah, I'm like a part of them.
Wow.
I could even compete for Georgia if I wanted.
What have you found there that you couldn't find in Israel? What kind of new...
First of all, the team, the coach. You don't have music there. Think of you have almost 16, 20 platforms in the hall. And everybody's training there, like men, a little bit. They have only 4 athletes, of women athletes, and all others men. And
How many people altogether?
20.
Okay.
20 plus, yeah. You have like 16 platforms or something
Okay,
like that.
okay.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. And you have like 3 coaches that they manage them.
All men?
All men, of
Okay.
course, of course.
Why, of course?
Because this is Georgia, first of all, and they don't have women in this sport. They only have four women. So in the future, more women, maybe those athletes become coaches. And
Okay.
yeah. Logically,
Okay.
I'd say.
Okay.
Not
Sorry
only
for
of course.
interrupting.
No, it's okay. And
I want to
it's
just
true.
get the whole picture.
Yes. So you train there, no music, the coach walk. They cannot talk into training. You have these strict rules. You have the manner, the values, the respect, and pure training. And big numbers. Almost everybody clean and jerk 200, 180. And you're in an atmosphere that you don't have it here. And you finally come in a place that you can train and focus on yourself. But even if you feel so hard for me today, everybody's working, you're going to work too with them. You're not alone. And you have this support. Sometimes if it's heavy, they support you because they respect you. Even if one of the girls athletes, we compete each other, but we hug each other and we love each other so much. She's much younger and she's even stronger than me. Now, let's see in the future. But what I love about this team, the Georgian team, first of all, the main coach, Asanidze, I love him very much. We are very connected for many, many years. He all the time was helping me, even in competitions. He understood my situations. He was supporting me. First of all, Georgia really loves Israeli Jews and Israelis. They have had a lot of Jews in Georgia.
That's right.
And where he even started weightlifting, it was a synagogue in his city.
Wow.
A left synagogue, and they built their platforms there.
Really?
And it was the city that most Jews in there. So he grew up with, so he loves, and we are connected very well for many years. And every time he opens the arms and accept me, and when you don't have this, and you have like a second home, they are a second family. And one day I will give them back. My dream is to build something crazy here, to bring them and give them what they gave me for many, many years. Maybe it's not 5 stars every training camp, hotels, but it's some conditions that I didn't have. And I really respect them, and I really aiming in the future to give them back. But the thing is to train in training camps is to train with strong athletes. You cannot fish to swim with the same fish. You need to go to the sharks. That's the only way. That's the only thing that pushed me from the beginning. And I'm always going to go where I'm the weakest. It's the best. Nobody expects you something, but you have this environment. You have the rules and the good environment. It's the healthy environment. Never stay in the same spot and be surrounded weak people. Never, never. You want to go to the smartest people, the richest people, the strongest people, everything. Only by that you can grow and learn and become better, if you aim to be better. So that's what I'm trying to do all my life. And
I wanted to ask you because you said you went to Georgia and they like Israel and whatever, but what I really wanted to talk to you about is representing Israel, especially during this period of time. Has there been
so
any like backlash? Have you gotten any
of course,
criticism?
of course. Now in World Championship, I was competing. I was in a good form, but I couldn't perform the best. I didn't even add an adrenaline, something weird. Never had like this so much, but it's something that I will fix. And the judges was one Egypt and one, if I'm not mistaken, Iran, not Iran or something else. I don't know. Something that doesn't really like us, unfortunately. And one day I'm sure we all can unite and be in a good place together. This is one of the dreams for all the Israeli people. But when I competed, we have the rules. You cannot press out, right? If you snatch or jerk, you must lock the elbows. So the clean and jerk, the first attempt, I didn't press out. Sometimes, because of my problem, sometimes my shoulders move. And it can give the judges to judge me. And it's okay, because there are rules to judge. And they said no lift, while I lifted it well and properly. And then we gave the challenge card. It gives me the second opportunity to let them look at the lift again and maybe accept it. They accepted it. They gave us the challenge card. So you have it in next situation, because if you let them have the card and they don't accept, the card is vanished. You don't have it anymore. So the second lift I went, again, the same problem. I jerked and I had a little bit like moving, but you could accept it. And they didn't accept it, and you're kind of frustrated. And you understand, it's like, I'm not in a ballet. I didn't came to do gymnastics I need to lift the weight, come on. And many athletes suffer from this situation. But mostly, I understood who is sitting there and why they are doing it. Because I didn't knew it if I didn't was in a situation. Me and Kuwait girl was sitting after weight in. We were sitting and just relaxing before the start. You have like 2 hours. We were sitting together, we met, we spoke a lot, we laughed a lot, we shared stories, we ate together. I gave her Israeli snacks, she loved it, and we became friends and followed each other. And I said, you don't have a problem with that? I mean, nobody will do problems to you? She said, no, I don't care. I said, wow, so nice to finally have a friend from Kuwait. It's not the first friend, I have another one, but it's so nice. And especially when we compete with each other, it's good. And then she asked him, can you help me to put a tape on my back, because she's with hijab and she's religious, and her coach is a man and there are not women next to
Touching.
her, and
Yeah.
she could get help from me. I said, of course, let's go. I walk after her to the toilet to help, and the judge of Egypt was walking towards us, and he saw her like talking with me and next to me, and I follow her, and he say there in Arabic, why you walk with this girl, and something like that. I didn't understand, but soon I will understand Arabic. I'm learning. And she said to him something on Arabic, and we went to the toilet, and then we started, and then she said, I can't believe this just happened. I said, what? And she said, he just came and said, why you walk with this girl and stuff like this, and she answered to him, I don't care, like, leave me alone. And she said, this is crazy. I said, yes, but I'm used to it. I mean, we are used to it. I talked about our nation. And this is annoying. But if he wasn't doing this situation, he wouldn't know that he's the judge from Egypt, because I don't look at the judges. I just need to lift and not let the judges judge me. That's the mission of an Olympic athlete, a weightlifting athlete, to do. So there are situations.
Yeah,
There are.
it's a big responsibility. You're representing the whole country.
Yes, it is. It's a big honor. I'm very patriotic, very much. I could compete for other countries. And they told me, okay, you have difficulties, no conditions, come compete for us. I say, I can't. I don't want to. There's no point for me in this. I started this sport. I continued in this sport not only because I fell in love with this and I got friendships around the world and the drive in the competition, and I built my community and but no woman from Israel competed in Olympic weightlifting and never achieved. So you understand, was my biggest challenge. If I move to a different country, so okay, I become better and stronger and I compete and I get but the flame is a little bit different. This is something that I don't really want, and I want to finish what I aim for. And yeah, but this is a big responsibility, big honor to represent my country that I really love, that I was born in it, and to make this sport much better in this country. Because in 5 years you will see a huge, strong team. You will see.
Strong team.
Yes, like in a Russian style.
That's right.
Yes. So, yeah. I
What
love
languages?
seeing
What languages do you speak?
I speak English, Hebrew, Russian, a little bit Georgian. I already know many words and I understand.
And you're
8
learning
years-
Arabic?
And I'm learning Arabic, yes. And I think it's enough. Maybe in the future, after I finish learning Georgian and Arabic fully, maybe I will learn or Italian or French. I don't know. We'll see.
Wow.
The more languages you have, the more benefits you have, and it's power. Language is power, for knowledge, for culture, for everything. So
For
yeah.
sure. I started learning Arabic a few years ago.
This is important. Every
Yeah.
civilian in Israel must know Arabic too, not only for diplomatic and political and everything, but the moment we learn the language, the more we can connect with them and find the good friendship that they want. Okay, it's not that we want. They
Do you
want.
have Arab friends?
Many?
Yeah.
I have Iranian friends.
Yeah.
Very good friends. We love each other so much. We cannot share this. I have pictures with them and
That live in Israel or live in different countries?
No, different countries. Any from Iran, many from Iran, and I cannot share many details about
No,
this.
you don't
so
have to say their names or
They
anything.
cannot get, yes, because they will be in trouble if I speak.
Really?
share
Ad
what-
kedei kach?
Yeah.
Wow.
But incredible people, incredible. But they are blocked.
How
They
did you
cannot-
connect with them?
around the world? We travel, so
Oh, because of from the weightlifting?
from the sports.
From the sports,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Many
Yeah.
different countries. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was in Saudi Arabia. It was crazy. I loved this country.
Really?
I love this place. It was different. It was like first of all, we were in the movie. We had so much security and black cars, and they were driving us like in the movies, like that. We were living in crazy hotel, and they accepted us so well. But we couldn't, show we are from Israel, speak our languages.
Crazy.
And yeah, so we mostly spoke Russian because all the team was more Russian. But it was amazing place. And Bahrain, wow, Bahrain! I have good friends from Bahrain, and they just wait for me to come and travel there and have good times together. But I think soon after this war, this is a big opportunity now to develop the connections. One of the reasons that I love in the weightlifting that I connected with so many different countries, and I have friends from many countries, and we are still connected, and we're soon gonna do a lot of collaboration together, and this is something that even more exciting. So Yeah, I can't wait to see the future for this. It's crazy that we sit here and talk about all this while we have a crazy war. This is nothing for what's happening, but it's at least something for ourselves and for all those who in love in weightlifting and sports at all, and even the some kind of revolutions and changing and developing. So it's so nice that we have at least the opportunity to be in this part. So
How has the war affected you personally?
when it began like last year, I told my husband I'm stopping and I go to the war. That's what they say.
Oh,
I
really?
can't.
You wanted
Yeah,
to leave
yeah, yeah,
Kayes?
yeah. It was crazy. Something bad hit me, and then
What, by October 7th, you mean?
yes, exactly. I wanted the same day to go south,
He's
and
Alufa. Wow.
yeah, I'm still shocked, but
I'm still
that
shocked.
I wanted to do that. Like he held me home. He said, "No, you are not going. There are enough people that gonna their job is to do what they need to do, and you're not gonna do this." And then he said to me, "Nicole, you have opportunity to fight this war through your representing in internationally. Not, there are very low numbers, so not much athletes to do this in a high level. You need to fight this there and not here. There is enough people to fight this like as a war, but you are part of it. But you need to represent, and it has settled me a little bit, but it was hard for me
Does that
to.
give you motivation to like be better or to represent Israel?
Yes, but you don't want to think about this like this. It's disgusting, to be honest. When
Really?
you think about, oh, we're in a war, I need to represent my country, so I show you what. No, no, this is not the way I look at this. I just love and to show who we are, what we are capable of the humanity of. This is the situation, yes, but we can manage it, and we need to solve this. We will solve this eventually, I hope. It all depends of the government too. I don't like what happens in our country. I don't like it
In
very
what, in
much.
terms of what? Because there's a lot of things that go
Let's
on.
say let's say simply, a huge mess. Look, everybody here in our country hate each other, fight each other. Look at the traffics.
I know.
They don't have even the patience, the respect. It's not because of them, it's because what the government show everybody. And it's disgusting. And that's why I want to build the facilities to make the new generation, the junior, to train there, to learn the values, to keep some values, because as I said, only parents and coach can teach you this. And in school, you're
Do you
not
get
gonna.
that from the sport mentality of that it's
I
all
just get this
unified?
from the cultures that I've seen in my life. There are cultures that we need to learn from them. And we don't have a culture here, unfortunately. We don't have. It's a crazy mess. It's a crazy mess. It's so painful
Well,
to
there's so many
see.
different types of
There are
Jewish
so
people.
much good and
Yeah.
there are so much bad in every country, in every culture. But we need to focus how to solve these bad things. First of all, culture. Where are the values? Everybody, oh, we have values, but eventually you look how they react after. You don't have the values. So this is the most painful thing for me. If someone that was born here and trying to develop and change and seeing this, it's difficult to deal with, because if it was better, it was easier to build this and develop. But it's another challenge, like we say.
A lot of people say that one of the reasons that this October 7th thing happened is because of the division in the country in the beginning.
Look,
We had all those Hafganot, we had people of very
we
much.
built this country by war. And I think all the life it will be war. Because it's built like this. I don't know what
I
we
hope
need.
not,
Oh,
Nicole.
I hope not too. I don't
I hope
wish
not.
it. I don't wish it. But I say the truth, what I see. I always speak the truth. I don't know how to lie. Sorry,
Me
I
neither.
don't know. But if we all can change the culture, we can change, we can solve many problems. And it need to begin in the government. It need to change. The system is rot. Let's
For
say like
sure.
this. Let's say like this. Let's talk about sports. Okay. They built in the beginning of the beginning. They built a structure, a base that can hold only to begin. But this structure is still until today the same. Can you imagine what happens to the concrete and everything for many years? So the same thing, we need to change the system. We need to change the people. We need to change everything. But to buy the culture and better and everything, it's difficult subject, to be honest, but the system is not the best. It was good for the beginning, but now it needs to be better for what we have now. So that's the situation I see after digging into it to understand why this sport is not developed. There are reasons. So you need to look at the base.
Well, also, the country is relatively young.
Yes, but we achieved so much. Come on.
No,
when
I know.
when I began, I say to my mother, why this sport is not existing? Why nothing is, because I fell in love and I started, and I said, why there is nothing? No achievements, no nothing. And she said, Nicole, what do you want? This is a new country. We are young. Yes, the other empires, they achieved so much, but you know how much they invested into it. So what do you want? Someday there will come people that will start to move things and invest and dig into it and build this. It will take time, but it will take eventually. And
the world was waiting, the country was waiting for you to come and develop.
I'm going to try, but now I'm trying to develop this sport. We need to involve as much as possible people. If it's investors, if it's sponsors, if it's more people to fall in love with this sport, it's an amazing sport. It can give you all what you need in life to manage all challenges that you need to.
I agree.
So every person, doesn't matter what age, doesn't matter, from 8 to 80, 90, 90 is difficult, but 80, let's say, 80 plus, really, start. You don't need to rush start with professional coaches, please. First of all, soon there will be enough coaches. That's why we open the course. That's why many coaches come and say, we understand we need to learn this sport. Okay, and I'm excited to work with those people. So the more people come and the more people get involved in it, the more investing into it, it's going to grow and grow. It's like in United States, it's correct to say. This sport is crazy popular. It's developed so much. They have crazy results and amazing, respectable results. And they're becoming better and better every year. So if it's successful there, after 10 years in Israel, it's going to be successful too, because we learn from them a lot. And at least we are learning and doing something. This is good. And it will take time. But soon it's going to happen.
I can see that the love of the sport on your face when you talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like jumping out of you, and I'm certain that you are
but
going to succeed.
But there is a reason, because I know how good it is going to do for everybody, especially for other sports. All judo, all swimming, all other sports, doing volleyball, doing weightlifting. Maybe they are not doing it so perfectly and the best and using the potential from it, but they are doing it because they understand this is the base sport for any sport. And if you are good there, you can perform better in your sport. You don't need to be professional weightlifter. No, you just need to perform very good to have those 5 motoric abilities progressed maximum, and then you can just use those tools in your field, in your sport. So it's just a matter of time.
I have one final question that I ask all of the guests that come here.
Yeah.
Since we are living in Israel, I wanted to ask you what your favorite part of living in this country is.
Oh, first of all, I love the food. Come on, it's the best food in our world.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who comes. to Israel, they try the food and they say, "Wow, this is good." Maybe there are some places that can be even better fish or something, but the best food.
Your favorite food?
I like sushi.
Okay.
And
Sushi
a
from
hamburger.
Israel. Okay.
Hamburger.
Okay.
And yeah, I love
Okay.
this.
Okay.
And I love the land, but I just wish to see how it develops better and better. That's like a dream for who is grown here and born here.
And your
yeah.
generation, I mean, the people that were in the army that are
I was in the army too.
I know.
Yeah.
That were in the army, in Miluim, whatever, the people that have really stood up during this war are going to be the next generation of leaders. You guys are going to be the new leaders of this country eventually. So you're really going in a great direction.
Yes, but I don't think about this like to go politics and
No,
everything.
that's not what I mean.
Yes, so to be a part of it, yes.
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 I mean, you are definitely part of the future of this country.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've achieved so much in the sport and I can give and the knowledge, and it's something gonna go develop it. So yes. And I know what to do to make it developed. I learned so much. And this is like a research of my life. So it's not a big problem, just a matter of time and good investors and to involve as much as possible people in it, and it's going to happen very well.
Is there anything in particular that you'd like to promote now that you have this opportunity?
I think I promoted the sport enough. I just hope, not hope, I want this country to be the best it can be, to people start more be patient and respectful to each other, because this is the only thing that not enough. And of course, come to my club in Ranana.
I'm going to have a link for everything, and then if anyone's interested in coming to the club,
if
you
anyone,
can contact Nicole.
If anyone wants to start, I invite them to my club in Ranana. It's Power Club, you can find it, or Moadon Anfei HaKoach, you can find it. You can come and feel and understand this sport, and then continue in your journey with this sport, because many people come from all cities around Israel, like from south to north, Jerusalem. It's crazy. I'm shocked how people finding us and wanting to come to us to learn this, because they understand we can give the base and then they can continue or have at least some support from far away. But it's so nice that it is happening and people believe in us. And again, more involved, this rise and everything rise. So it's a win-win to everybody. So
amazing.
Yeah.
I wish you so much success in the future.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. It was so nice.
Thank you for coming. You
But
made
please come,
my life.
come.
I will.
Yes.
I definitely will come.
Next week. Yes.
I don't know about next week. We'll have to plan it.
Don't put it very far. Just
no.
find a date and come.
I honestly, I dream about weightlifting. It's something that I really want to get back into. It gave me so much sipuk in my life, so much what is sipuk? Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Gave me so much satisfaction, and it not only works on your body, confidence. It expands into every aspect of your life.
Yeah,
it's a very beautiful thing. So thank you so much, Nicole.
Yeah, of course.
For coming.
Thank you.
Simcha. Thanks for watching and listening. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of The Dayna Show. If you like what you heard, you can subscribe to the podcast, like and share with your friends on social media, and rate us 5 stars. Don't forget to tune in next week, and we'll see you then.